Ever. Not really. Hi, good morning. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out technology still, but I'm mostly awake. So we're gonna see how this works because I am not the best at live streaming yet. Hi, I don't even know where the chat is. Oh, I can say things. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Hello, Christopher Smith. Oh, but this covers up the thing. So let's put this here. Let's see. Oh, and I can put filters when I'm live streaming on Instagram. All right, cool. Well, anyway, good morning. It's my birthday. I'm an adult, and in that adulting lifestyle, what I like to do is drink beer, clearly. So I have 2 different beers that I picked out for today, and it's funny. I didn't intend this, but they're both rosé styles, rosé inspired, right? Hi. Feel free to just. Oh, I love all the wavings. This is Fort. Ignore that. It's not valuable. Fort George. Rosé style mixed cultured saison brewed with Hedges Family Estate grapes. 9% ABV. Hedges is a really popular winery here in Oregon. This is part of their small batch series, brewer developed series named after a small batch 8.5 barrel brew house. Fort George is one of my favorite brewers here in Oregon. And this I got when I was actually visiting there some months ago. And it's just been in my fridge waiting for a reason to be consumed. And I figured today would be the reason. Hi, Silver Shark from Michigan. God, is it cold over there or what? Tell me. Because we were supposed to have a whole blizzard today, this whole weekend. I had plans to go to Sisters, to go to that the United States' first beer spa. I wanted to be soaking in a bath of beer. But then that got fucked up because everyone here was saying, oh no, there's going to be a blizzard in Oregon. Like, my friend was at Costco the other day. People were just buying all the water and rice. Like, oh God, it's going to be the end of days. It is sunny and beautiful outside. If I knew how to pick up these cameras and show you, I would. It's not at all weather bad. What? You're on a ski lift? Hi, brother. On a ski lift? Safety hazard. Okay, but which beer should I drink? Because unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to drink both of them. So Fort George Rosé Mixed Cultured Saison, or this beautiful and fantastic and obviously going to be delicious Cantillon Rosé de Gambrinus with the ever controversial label, Naked Lady Being Grabbed. I'm wearing pink today and this beautiful seed pearl neck piece that my lover got for me. I just feel so fancy today. So I figure one of these is what I should open, but I don't really know. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, you're going to bed. Where in the world are you? Cantillon, really? Kiefer's saying Cantillon. Vic, what do you think? Cantillon or Fort George Rosé Saison? This is a more manageable size for a lady, you know, but this is going to be delicious. Vic, you have to speak English, comrade. Come on now, I don't have auto-translate. 1+1 for both? Oh, man. Okay, so right now, where one Beer Country USA is saying this guy, it's going to be really interesting, this one. It's up in the air, though. I mean, this could be not so good. It could be a failure. It doesn't have a cork. This one, fancy cork. Fort George. WYO Beer Guy says Fort George. We've got like 2, 3 on the Fort George side. Kevin, Norway, how are your fingers even still attached? Oh, wow. All 4 brewers are voting for Fort George. That puts a lot of votes in the Fort George camp. To start, Michael, perfect. Maybe I will start with the Fort George and then go smoke some marijuana and do this and then just, I don't know, watch Star Trek Next Generation all day because it's my birthday and I get to do whatever I want. Maybe I should just like take my own beer bath. How much beer do you think it really takes to fill up a bathtub? Ugh. Not America, beer country. Oh, right. Yeah, South America, South Africa, SA. You're South Africa. That's what I thought. Good morning. Which beer do we want to drink? Fort George, Fort George. Everybody is saying the Fort George. I'm feeling like Fort George will be it. If you contest and absolutely believe it should be this Mondo Cantillon, then say your piece now. I do need a beer bath. I'm so upset that people thought the weather here was going to be so bad that I wouldn't be able to go down to Sisters. I don't know what the weather's like outside of the valley, but it is crisp and beautiful out today. So I'm just a little upset about that. It's fine. Both. I like the both vote, but at the same time, I have this little petite body and my liver is not that big. So if you were actually physically here, then we could definitely do the Cantillon. But I'm thinking, Olivia's thinking the Cantillon. I don't know. Good morning, Australia. Hi. You guys are going through a heat wave, which I appreciate. While everyone here is thinking that we're all gonna be dying in the winter is coming, a frozen apocalypse. Ah! No, not happening. Well, I'm thinking better drink any beers. Yeah, what is this? I only get one heart. Hello. You know, on Instagram, you can tap the screen that sends me little hearts, and I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Instagram, and I'm going to say that the video on Instagram is way more lush. Like, I look a lot better for sure. But I like the chat capability so far in YouTube. I'm kind of demoing this because I want to figure out where I want to actually be streaming. So if you have any knowledge about streaming things too, hit me up, niche@tastingniche.com, as you know, because my DMs, I'm not always in those. Email, on the other hand, because I'm a grandma, that I do. 1,937.22 or like 1 million. That's a lot of ounces to fill a small bathtub. Maybe I could just like shower. That'd be a waste of beer. Go down the drain. That won't work either. Thank you, Bearded Black Man. I love what you do. Thank you so much for wishing me happy birthdays. I love it. Thank you. I think we're going to go with this one, though, to start. Words are in. Blush. Like me, I'm blushing today with my pink. It's a rosé style mixed cultured saison brewed with Hedges family estate grapes. So there are grapes in the process here. I'm just going to open it, see what happens. What's up, Beerus? Oh, my Lord. Oh, God. Oh, no! Fucking oh. God, my life. I didn't shake it. It's not like I waving it around. I was waving it around a little too much, wasn't I? Son of a bitch. So I'm not going to take a beer bath, but I will just sit here in a pool of my own beer. Lovely. That's my life. I love it. Said to start. Yeah, no, I know. Well, it's my birthday, so better believe I'm just going to be, oh, God, doing it all day. Oh, my goodness. I want to describe this to you, but it's really complex, so give me a minute. Because you're getting cherries, a little bit like, oh, there's a beautiful tang to it. That Saison funkiness. It smells a little bit like sweet tarts. Cherry sweet tarts. And that's it. It's just super light. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and coming to hang out today. I've already spilled beer all over myself. I was supposed to be going to Sisters, Oregon to go to a beer spa, but a few inches of snow in the Oregon Valley here and everyone starts falling apart. So decided not to get on the roads, but I am going to share this beautiful beer with you. I don't use Twitch, Michael, yet. Oh my God, I got this on my fucking silk. Oh, I don't use Twitch. I was using a different platform like a year ago when I was learning to live stream, and I liked it. That's when I started setting up my Discord group, which I super love. And I don't know, live streaming it's a unique thing. Not that I can't just sit here and fill the void with my own chatter, because that's what I do all the time. But I don't know. Do you think we should live stream more? Do you guys want to hang out with me? Really? Seattle is bad. Brew Paparazzo. Great name. Alabama, it never snows. I get that the weather is doing weird things. I do get that. I just am selfish, and I think that God cursed me and said that no, you don't get to sit in a bathtub of beer for your birthday because it may snow. And then I thought, you know what, a cozy little sleep in kind of a thing would be fine, and I'll accept that. Except for there's no snow. There's no snow here, so I was just jibbed. I can't actually see this thing. Oh, have you considered weekly casts on Twitch? Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, not yet. Working on it though. I think I want to live stream stuff. Sorry, I love the taste of beer, but I also aroma. I'm just such a fucking aroma whore, and I just, as you can see in a lot of my morning beer videos, I just sit here and just smell the beer over and over again, because to me that's like 50% of it. It also keeps me from just chugging beers. So this is my first sip of this, and the aroma just keeps doing that sweet, tart cherry thing. It's so light, though, you can tell. And this color, hi, how pretty are we? So I'm assuming they really just put grapes in the mash. Oh, the shoulder pads? Babe, please. I'm a woman, and I think that power pads are huge. I already have big shoulders, but these, yes. Hello, I love this jacket. Don't act like you don't. They're back in style, Wolfson. You know it. Wolfson. Hi. If you're just joining, this is my birthday, and this is the beer that we're drinking. I'm going to give it a sip right now. I love it. Surprisingly, for a second there, I thought, oh no, it's going to fail. It's going to like taper off the back end a little bit. Sweetness. It's not sweet because it's dry, right? So it's dry on the palate. It's rounded. And again, I just keep going back to that kind of cherry concept. A little bit of woodiness in there. It almost has like a barrel age thing going on, but not. So just think kind of wood. So sweet tarts and wood. Great. Who wouldn't love that? I'm so good at describing beers. Okay, I'm not the beerist. I can't be that good. Hi, no hype. Thank you for saying happy birthday to me. What are you guys drinking? Do I look great? Thank you. I'd show you my whole outfit, but I don't want to get up because I'm lazy. But it's like a whole thing. Ugh. And this little seed pearl brooch here my lover got for me. Love it. It's a beautiful day. God, yeah. This would pair so well with, it's funny, but I'm thinking like a pork dish or duck or something like that. It's not super tangy. What I like about it is that that Saison yeast is not too prominent. Often with Saison yeast, I'll get that kind of bubblegummy, super funk. It can be kind of banana, like fruity esters that come from the yeast. And that isn't happening here at all. I think all it's doing is drying out the beer and giving it a beautiful effervescence. Fort George for the win. But then again, there is still that Cantillon over there, so. Hi. I like on Instagram, people just come in and they wave, like, hi, hello. If you wanted to, you could tell me where you're from and what you're drinking, or what your weather's like, because that's why we're hanging out indoors, is because the weather here is average. Oh, I know. Homebrewing TV, what's up? Great stuff. I'm so honored that you're all here hanging out with me. You're all the best people. I love our beer community. Please. What? Voulez-vous un chewing gum, Emile? What? I want that. Hi, Kareem. Please. Bloody buddy. Best human being on the planet. Hello, my name is Kareem and I come from Paris. That's true. Kareem is one of my BFFs. Once we get Discord up and running, which we will have in the next couple weeks at least, you're going to be seeing a lot more of my annoying face. And Kareem will be a big part of it. So will Christopher Smith and the 4 brewers and the beerists. I know, because they just drag everyone down into my cesspool of hedonism. Cantillon? No, hasn't been open yet, babe. Cantillon's over here. Not open yet. Maybe we'll open it later when I'm totally schmammered. I'm just drinking this fucking bad, beautiful Rosé Saison Beast from Fort George. I can't tell if that's in the frame for YouTube. I don't know. I'm kind of like double teaming it. What? Berlin, cold, disappointing brut IPA. Thank you for answering. Oh my God, Berlin is probably quite cold right now. I can imagine that. But a brut IPA? Are brut IPAs popular in Berlin right now? It's cloudy here in Birmingham, Alabama. Wish I could be drinking right now, but you're at work? Oh man. Babe, you gotta get a different work. You can't just be not having some sips. Just a sip. Just a sip. Just be like, boss, a sip, right? Just sippies. Put it in one of those cups. Ooh. German Pils, Fuggles, fresh Cascade hops. Michael, that sounds delicious. I do love a crisp Pilsner. I really do. I wanted to just go special today, and this is hitting all of the appropriate spots. It's light, effervescent, just that nice little tang on there. And again, that aroma, it just makes me feel like I'm standing in a field of like rose buds. It's just that right beginning smell, the freshness. Oh my God. Does it show on the screen? No, you can't see this. My mom's calling me right now. Can I answer a phone call while I'm live streaming? Do you think that'll work? Let's try it. I don't know. Let's see if my mom can be on here. Oh, it killed it. Mom, I'm live streaming right now, talking to my friends. So I think I just shut it off because I turned my phone on. So I'm gonna call you later, okay?
No worries. I love you. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Mom.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, I love my mom. Can I say? She's a lovely lady. Wow, how weird. I did it. What have you? Can you? I don't know if you could see that on Instagram. Yeah, this I get. I get YouTube with still because this is on my phone, so I like can't. I'm doing two things at once, just trying to see which one I really like. You know, River Pirate. Oh, of course. What? People can be in it? Add. What's happening? River Pirate, can you be live? This is great. So you can, on Instagram, you can add people to be part of the live stream. Can you do that over here?
I can.
Hi!
I'm drinking an IPA. How was that?
Cheers, man. What IPA is that?
I'm drinking an Indian Pale Ale also myself.
Beautiful. This is wicked. How many people can we have on one channel?
I don't know.
We're figuring out technology.
It's very tasty.
Well, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Wow, this is so weird. How does this work? Do this? Okay, wait. Mundo Biro! Salut! Bira, bira, bira. Hi, Mom. It did pause. So it paused when I was talking to my mom. How funny. It's interesting, Gaming Spectrum, that you're sitting here saying that YouTube is also a viable option for live streaming, because I feel like it would be really cumbersome. I know a lot of people that live stream use, what is that platform? Beam? Beam. That's it. But it has a better chat capabilities, which is kind of the point, right? Chat. Weird. My last beer has me on both channels. Is that kind of trippy? There's no delay on my side. Because I know it's also a big thing, right? Gaming Spectrum with live streaming about like that rate, the rate, the turnaround rate that you get. So that's, I don't know. You want to have this as fast as possible. Black Butte 3, is that a typo? Is there such a beer as Black Butte 3? I don't know. Jen! Oh my God, I was watching a thing the other day. What is their name? Some fucking beer show on YouTube I was watching, and one of the homeboys was wearing your shirt. I just super fangirled out. I'm like, I know whose shirt that is. It was your face. That is your shirt, right? Crazy. I still need to visit. Texas is my next destination. Like if I had known we were going to have this stupid winter thing that was going to fake shut down all of Oregon, then I would have gone to Texas. That's my next Oregon destination just cuz I want to visit Texas. I feel like every person I've met from Texas has been really cool and the beer scene is popping off. And I don't know that much about the United States at this moment. I've only been living here like a year and a half, almost 2 years now. And since I've been living abroad for so long, the United States is so foreign to me. And I think Texas is the place just for a little visit, you know? I want some like real America. Ah, thank you. I know. I thank you so much. I love traveling through our beer network. I know you do too all the time. Jennifer is a crazy good traveler. I also really love young craft beer enthusiasts, whatever his handle is. He goes everywhere through beer. I think that's a great way of, I think people that are in the beer industry are just, you know, down to earth and unpretentious and welcoming and just generally pretty cool people. So it's a good way to go. Buds and Suds. On YouTube, CG Box says, do you ever watch Buds and Suds beer reviews? Which I just forget names. Like I remember people's faces and their logos and that kind of stuff because I'm visual. I forget what they're actually called. I don't know. But Michael, you're asking about the 4 Brews doing live streaming, and they do. As far as I know, their podcasts are usually live streamed. I've been in the Discord a couple times because I'm a creep. The other one that I really like to creep on the chat in, and none of you ever come and hang out with me, and I'm really upset about it, but on Thursday nights, I often creep in to the chat in the worst beer name ever for a show, Beer Insiders Roundtable, Craft Beer Insiders Roundtable, whatever that thing is, with Chris Quinn on Lumpin' Radio. I love their topics. I think that they're all kind of silly. It's more educational than it is like really entertaining, but they're pretty goofy, and I just love being irritating in the chat. Thanks, Dad. See you later. I know, I really do. Texas is super American for me. It's America. And I want that. I want to experience America for what it is. Super American. You guys think there are any other more American states than Texas? I don't think so. I mean, I don't really know. That's why I'm asking. Beer Temple Insiders Roundtable. I know. Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. The beerists over here. Sometimes they get into the chat on the Beer Temple Insiders Roundtable. You know, and there's nobody ever there, which is sad because, again, it's a consistent radio thing that happens every Thursday. And I think for me, part of it is that I can never find the chat. Like, even though I've been there, you have to find the link. You have to go to lumpinradio.com, and then you have to get on the little link, and then there's really nobody in there. I think if they just pushed it like a little smidge more, then they would have people in there because it's super fun. Ooh. 4 Brewers are talking business, which I like over here. They do some live streaming. I don't know. River Pirate, Florida. Oh my God, speaking of Florida, did you guys see that Florida woman who's doing like, so there's Florida Man, right? There's that kind of meme. And then this woman who decided for her pregnancy photo or something that she wanted to do Florida Woman. So she's like pregnant, like holding a baby alligator. And there's a case of Bud Light and a Florida flag and a rifle, and her husband's in there. I mean, to be honest, she kind of just looks like a fat lady with her like pants, her shorts kind of coming off, but it's supposed to be like super America. I don't get it. We could talk more topics too, because you know what? I'm just full of them. Like, that's all I do for morning beer. I just check everything that's trending international. I have all these like channels that I look on for yeast and malt and hops and water, just seeing what's going on in the world. Sometimes there are really embarrassing things. Oh, look, Instagram had to pause the live video for some reason. It's reconnecting. This is the kind of shit that it would do to me when I was in Paris too. It like couldn't handle life. I don't know why. It's been 18 months since you've back. Has it been? It's yeah, drink responsibly. Yeah, for sure. It's been months. It's been a while since I've been in the States. You know, but part of it was harsh, like having to find work, having to reintegrate myself with this system, learning that I had to have a car. You have to have a car if you want to live in the United States. I fought that for quite some time. Hi, Tasty Tales. Oh my goodness. If you guys want to see some of the most lush video on locations, I mean, these videos are beautiful. Tasty Tales, check them out. Really beautiful scope looks at breweries and creators. Beautiful. It's a happy birthday. Thank you. It's my birthday. And I'm drinking this Fort George Rosé mixed culture Saison. You know, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's interesting they say mixed culture Saison. And that's why that Saison yeast probably isn't bothering me. I love Saisons and I always try to, but sometimes it's just the flavor that, it doesn't, it's because I'm such an aroma whore, it doesn't come across olfactory-wise the way that I want it to. But on the palate, it's amazing. I love Saisons for food across the board, always. But the aroma sometimes is just too sweet, kind of acrid even. CG Bach, I just want to say right now, you think I'm 25? Thank you. I know I'm a child. No, I'm getting older, I think, mentally. At least physically, I'm staying the same. Clearly. Oh my goodness, River Pirate, are you really making me a video? If you guys didn't hear in my last morning beer video, what I want from everyone is, I kind of want like a little roast. I want your interpretation of what morning beer is. I don't know. That means it could be a picture, little video blurb. I don't really know. I just want to know, like, what is your version of my morning beer thing? Good Lord. Please, Tasty Tales, no, thanks, needed. What you do is beautiful, man. And you go to really interesting places too, which I really respect. It's not just like main stuff all the time. Oh, goodness. Oh, what else should I do today? Ideas. Since my beer spa concept was ruined. I mean, I guess I could just sit here and drink all day. That's probably what I'm going to do anyways. Although I did start recently rewatching all of the Star Trek Next Generation from the very beginning again, and that's addictive. It's another thing. Living in the United States, binge watching. Binge watching is part of what you have to do to be an American. I don't know. It's not cool if you're not watching that Russian doll show. That's an easy one. It's only like 12 episodes. It's only 12 hours of your life. Unbelievable. And I spend way too much time on that Black Mirror episode that was like a choose your own adventure thing. Oh God. I could not. Go to a movie. Oh, that's true. There is a movie that I want to go to, which I might do. It's at a movie theater, Hollywood Theater in Portland. I love it. Hollywood Theater is it's a vintage place. They have volunteers running the whole deal, really cheap beer, all the food, like popcorn, that kind of stuff too. They have sizzle pie, and I don't know, it's just silly. It's a very 1920s building, which I love that Art Nouveau. What is the other one? Art Deco, the Art Deco thing. But they're doing a filming of short animated films that are Oscar nominated, right? Something like that. Anyway, short animated films, which I love. I love shorts. Because I'm not a very good binge watcher. Meh. What is this? Michael says, Series of Unfortunate Events Season 3 just dropped on Netflix. Please don't I don't want to know these things. I just don't want to know. I want to go out and experience the world. But, you know, that's why I'm sitting in here drinking responsibly, huh? Drink responsiblier. Speaking of drinking responsibly, can we talk about this Sufferfest thing? Can we talk about the movement of no alcohol in our beer? My opinion right now, quote me, okay? Been drinking already. I'm fine with it. I think that it's great that we're having more beer that's made with lower alcohol and as much flavor. That lets people still be active and healthy. I think that if we take the alcohol out of beer, that's not going to ruin it, okay? We're going to be okay. There's still going to be us fucking lushes and drunk people who just want to have all the booze. I know. Homebrewed Belgium. I think I like how this homeboy over here is like representing, like, please drink all the Belgian beers. Yeah, but I'm trying to stay local. Hashtag stay local. Hashtag indie beer. Hashtag indie beer supporter. I should put a little indie beer like supporter sticker up here. It's not always true though, because sometimes I support other ones. Hey, Sean. Thanks. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I'm with drink responsibly. It's fine. If you want to have beers with low ABV, or if you want to have beers that have, you know, CBD or THC in them, go for it. My God, did you guys see my hair? I tried to turn my hair red because I want to look like April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles. And my friend did it. Allison, if you're watching, you fucked it up. Not really. It wasn't her fault. It was the product. I'm going to do it again. I want to be a redhead. I just want to be naturally redhead and wear pink. Is that so much to ask? Can I just be that way? Oh my goodness. What is the ABV on this one? God, 9%. Hi, it's crushable. What? River Pirate, it was low alcohol beer. It's long gone now. It's true. 90s called law. There's been a lot of different low ABV beers over time. Not many of them are that good, let's be honest. So it's exciting to have ones that are good. And again, to have that other option, because let's be honest, I know a lot of people that go out there and they get fucking drunk and they get to be it fucks with their head. Like, God, what was that recent release? Brewbound was covering some fucking brewery where turns out the owner and brewer dude has been cheating on his wife, who's the co-founder of this brewery. They have like 37 employees, and he would get drunk and then just, you know, wake up on top of some of his female employees. Like, whoopsies, I just got really drunk and I'm dry humping you. Oh, okay, that's great. We get other people drunk. And then you just, you know, start to be weird, which I understand happens. When you get drunk, weird things happen. Like I said, I've been rewatching Star Trek Next Generation. There's a great episode. It's called The Naked Time, which is a remake kind of one of the original Star Trek ones, which we get into the better Star Treks, but let's just say right now that they're all good, okay? And in that, there's like some kind of a virus or disease or whatever, and everyone is acting really drunk. Like, Wesley apparently just takes over the whole ship at one point because he's so drunk. He just does that, which makes no sense. And then the one blonde chick, Yar, has sex with Data because she's super drunk. So alcohol can make you do weird things. So if we could lower the alcohol in certain things, then maybe we would get less creepy scenarios. But at the same time, that's really a sign of you just having an issue on the inside. And alcohol is going to bring that out. So whatever that guy was for that brewery that came out that he's been getting drunk with employees and, you know, rubbing against them or put his hands down their pants, that's a problem in his personal life, a problem within his marriage, a problem within his ability to respect people in general. Or maybe the guy's just fucking horny and he needs to get out there and buy a hand job from someone. Thank you. And I'm not done. You thought I was finished with that rant? Well, I'm not. Oh, God, can you hear that? Can you hear the sizzle? Oh, I love it. As Charlie Papazian says, listen to your beer. You gotta have all your senses in there, okay, people? All the senses. That's what's important when you're consuming beer. It's for your eyes and your ears and your nose and your fingers. That's why I want to be bathing in beer right now. Have any of you ever been to a beer spa? Please describe in the comments so that I can know which ones are good. I know there's one in Iceland. I've seen beautiful views of people like in this beer spa. There's one that's opening now in Ohio. Breaking news. Breaking news. This beer spa is going to be opening in Ohio, which is interesting. They are different from the one that's here in Oregon because they're just taking hot water and infusing it with hops and yeast and malt. And so you're just in hot water that has all of that. And then you're sipping on a beer and, hanging out in this little spa. That's like a 5-person spa, that whole deal. The one here in Oregon is legitimately like you get into a bath of Black Butte Porter and they heat it up, which seems like it would be kind of weird because it'd be sticky. And then they give you beer to drink and they give you soft pretzels to eat. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. Cheers to beer, George. Second of all, Michael, do not talk about beer ASMR. That fucking video of that for, what is it, Miller or something? I don't know. The one video of the woman like ASMRing the beer and she's like, oh, tap on it. You're mixing too much of weird shit together. There's some things that are weird, and then beer's weird. You can't take two weirds and make them make babies. You just get ultra weird, like beer, yoga. Together, stupid. That's how I feel about that. So back to beer spas. So the one that's opening in Ohio soon will be interesting, right? They said it will be about like $75 a person. You get some beer samples when you walk in the door, and then you get to hang out in this hot tub with hops and yeast and whatever, and it's great for your skin and blah, blah, blah. Interesting bit of that is that BrewDog, when they were making their location in Columbus, Ohio, they were supposed to have a beer spa, but apparently legislation made it so that they can't have, or they couldn't have it. I don't know, some reason why BrewDog doesn't have their beer spa. So those are the ones that I know. Absolutely. River Pirate, yeah. Bringing beer, no, that doesn't count. Bringing beer to a spa doesn't count. So the one in Oregon, you're actually in a bath of beer. It's a bit more expensive, which kind of makes sense. The one in Ohio is like $75. This one is about like 100 and something because you're actually in a fucking bath of beer. That's got to be expensive. And they're using indie beers. It's not like you're getting into a bath of just like Miller, Coors or something. Oh my God, the beerists. Yes. Maybe a beer bath will give me a yeast infection, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. Maybe not. I don't know. That could be a bad idea. Fuck, I didn't even think of that. God damn it. I forget that vaginas happen. That's gonna, God damn it. You're ruining this for me. Karen, Jai Sung, Sandu. This is a great name. What other alcohols do I like? What other alcohols do I like? I'm an equal opportunity lady. I like all of them, and I've liked all of them throughout my whole life. Just last night, I was sipping on some martinis, just vodka martinis. I've moved away from dirty martinis. That doesn't do it for me. As much as I love olive brine, I don't want to be drinking the ocean. I like things that are just made well, to be completely frank with you. Steve. Sorry, that joke does not work. I don't know why. To be frank with you, Steve. Yeah, alcohol. Mezcal, smoky stuff. I can sip on some scotch or some whiskey. I could definitely do that. Beer, of course, across the board. There's a billion different styles of beer. I enjoyed some wine the other day as well. I love natural wine. It has so many correlations with beer. Natural wine is very much, it can be a little bit effervescent. It can be kind of like this, to be honest, which my first forays into wine at all when I was in France, that's where I was coming from, was that beer standpoint, and it just killed me. Of course, tequila has its place, but tequila kind of makes me aquatic. Like, if I drink too much tequila, I somehow end up in water fountains. The shower at a house party. That's not my house. Weird things. But I don't blame that liquor. I blame that if I'm at a place where I'm drinking tequila, then shit's probably gonna get crazy. But that's just it. What is this? Is so interesting. Beer George, yeah, for sure, babe. Oh, go live with Michelle. I'm so confused how this works. Waiting for Beer George to say hello. So on Instagram, people can just like come in, can be part of it, can be part of this streaming thing, and say hello. That's what I should tell my mom to do. What's up? Hey.
Hi, why do I look so foggy?
Mm-mm. You have a dirty lens. Dude, camera 101, clean that lens.
This is about beer, not lenses, niche.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
So real quick, I just wanted to get this out of the way. I know it's your video, but I think this is fun.
Tell me.
I want to say, so I made a beer, right? I don't know if you can see it on our menu.
Yeah.
It's,
Which one?
anyway, it's a peanut butter brown ale. It's called
Ooh.
High Five Ghost.
High Five Ghost?
So I think I'm going to pour myself,
Yeah!
since I'm at work.
See, when you work in the beer industry, though, that's cheating. So a peanut butter brown ale, peanut butter porter. What's the difference between a brown ale and a porter?
Well, a brown ale has more of a toffee note, more caramelly, little biscuity breadier.
Okay.
Porter is like a baby stout. The mouthfeel is a little thinner. It's still roasty, but it's more of a blonde roast coffee profile as opposed to a bold, stout, roasty profile, you know?
Bravo. Ding, 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 winner. I was quizzing you. It's not like I don't know the fucking answer. I just want to know if you knew. I don't know.
I also did change my pants after that.
Oh, right. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Nate.
How cool. That's a fun feature. That we can just have people pop in like that. So right now, Instagram is seeming a little bit more like a fun live thing. Because why can't I have people... Oh my God, Vic is over here. Just like, vodka, vodka, vodka. Fucking Vic. Good Lord. What is this? What is going on? Yeah, Tasty Tales. It's also really interesting that in my YouTube, Tasty Tales, for some reason, you have like a check mark. You're highlighted with a check mark. Like you are, I don't know, you're more important than other people for some reason. Michael says that tequila turns me into a mermaid, which, yeah, kind of. I mean, something about that salt. Salty. Gotta have a little salt to go with it. And then I just, yeah, I don't know. That happens. It's true. What else? I like this question because I really do want to experience all different alcohols all together, right? I think that the most recent thing that I've gotten into has been dessert stuff like Madeira and port, tawny ports, Kopke port, Madeira. The story behind Madeira itself is so interesting. If you've never tried any of these, don't go to your local shitbag whatever pub and get their ports. Go to a nicer place to start your adventures, but it's usually pretty cheap. It's higher in alcohol. You're talking like a 19% ABV dessert wine, lush on the palate. But it's like oh God, I'll give it from like a beer standpoint. It's almost like a barley wine, but take out the malt aspect of it and just keep all of that fruit, all of the stone fruit and a little bit of the nuttiness and give it a, take out the effervescence, of course, because it's a wine. And it just is light cloud in your mouth of just syrupy sweetness. It's really beautiful. Madeira, ports, go. That's your homework. Oh my God. Mr. Coldwater Canyon, Bacardi 151 for a disaster. That is a good statement, sir, because yeah, but anything 151. Although I did go through a really big phase when I was living in Hawaii where there at this bar I worked at, we did Mai Tai slushies, like a pint glass of Mai Tai slushy on happy hour, which was delicious. And then you do a float of 151 on top, and then you were just fucked up. But those were back in the day. Those were days back in the day when my liver was functioning at full capacity. Now, I mean, I'm old. I need to sip on some port. This is an old lady. This is what happens. Yeesh. No. Michelle, wait, there was a moment here where I thought my friend Michelle was in the chat. I don't know where she went. Michelle, if you're here, please say hello. Goose, the true taste of the season, atmosphere of the region, sexy beers for sure. Oh, geez, beard, George. I'll just call you George. How about it? Silly. Speaking of peanut butter beers, though, that last piece I had in my video about, China. Really interesting that they like crowdsourced all these Chinese people to, like, what kind of beer do you want, Chinese people? And they apparently decided they wanted a peanut butter and chocolate port, which was pretty entertaining. I also love that the brewer at Boxing Cat, which is owned by AB InBev, we just have to clip like asterisks, owned by AB InBev, him saying like, oh, I've never made a porter porter with the chocolate and peanut butter before. It's like, oh, it's silly. It does seem kind of, maybe it was orange. Orange and peanut butter? I don't fucking know. Never mind. Orange and chocolate? Yeah. Oh, God. I get so immediately drunk. I always say this when I'm drinking, too. Oh, who are you? Silent Alive. Yeah, hi. It's so weird that you guys can just do this. Dudes that brew. We're going to say hi to Dudes Chocolate and Orange. Thank you very much. Thank you, Helen. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I need that correction. Where did it go? Oh, dang it. It said I could, and if you wanna pop in and say hi, please come be part of the hangout. Because I'm just sitting here drinking this thing by myself. But I'm wearing a bit of rouge, but some of this is going to be natural intoxication. Tasty Tales talking about that Madeira, though. You tasted a 50-year-old Madeira? Get out of the house. I would love that. I would love it. Madeira has a beautiful story. I'm gonna like kind of cliff note it. This is my quick and dirty of it all. Madeira itself, and feel free to correct me all the time because I say a lot of shit. I'm regurgitating things, and I would like to be correct. So help me out. Madeira basically is where it came from is Portuguese people. They get on a boat. They go to an island. They're discovering shit back in the day. This is some very serious historical accurate stuff here. So Portuguese people, they get on a boat. They go to an island. They get to some islands, and they're like, but we really want wine. We want to have the wine of our homeland. So they plant wine grapes in this island that, wine grapes don't like to be fucked with. Hops, they can grow like anywhere. Wine grapes, not so much. So the grapes that they get from growing this wine on this sandy island are pretty shitty. They're like small and useless. They make sugar. You're like, great, we got some sugar out of it. And hey, anywhere there's fermentable sugar, we can make alcohol. So they made some alcohol out of it, and it wasn't very good. So they thought, we'll throw a little bit of brandy in there, some actual liquor, and we'll put it in some casks, and we'll just take it home with us and sip on it on the way home. So they do that. They get all the way home, and it turns out that the agitation and that added booze, the added alcohol to it, created this really high alcohol, syrupy, delicious fucking thing. And since then, it's been called Madeira, which is the name of the islands. That's the circle back on that one. Best part about it, though, is that it's basically wine that's already gone bad, so it will never go bad. So you can just have it, like Tasty Tales was saying, you could have 50-year-old Madeira and it doesn't ever go bad. It's wine that's already been fucked up. So you can have it on top of your fridge forever and then pull it down and be like, oh, this is still all right. But my point of view, like not going to your shitty local pub because, they probably fuck it up somehow. There's some magic at shitty pubs that they just fuck everything up. Michelle is in the chat. I know you're on your secluded weekend alone because you're an independent woman and you're just taking yourself on vacation, but I'm so honored that you were here for my birthday, Michelle. I'm glad that you like it. I love it. I love hanging out with you. I love that you're here, and I don't want to intrude on your space at all. I'm just going to sit here and keep blabbering, Luis Garcia, happy birthday. Come on down. I know we should price this right. I'm kind of working on this like bingo concept. Do you guys think we could hang out and play games? That could be fun. Work from home. I'm not sipping, I'm gulping, as you can see. This is a Fort George blush, like my silky little outfit I'm wearing from Fort George. It's a Saison style mixed culture Saison. And we're live streaming both from YouTube and Instagram. So forgive me if there's like a weird back and forth, or if you guys in one chat can't see each other in the other chat, because that's weird. I wanted to test out both platforms because I don't really know what either one. I don't know. This is my first time really live streaming, so just testing them out. Because I can't even see. You can see there's a bottle here. I don't know. Because I would like to. I want to play some games. I want to hang out. I want to do stuff. Like, how about this? Let's do that. Ta-da. That sort of works. I don't know. Listen, George, Venamos, was the heating of the barrels over time creating oxidation, which was a no-brainer for sea travels. Shipwreck ale from McKellar. Have you heard of it? Have I heard of shipwrecked ale from McKellar? No. I had to really think because I thought, I mean, I've heard of many other shipwrecked beers, but not that one in particular. I didn't Brewdog do one, or Carlsberg like revived a yeast and made like a 115-year-old beer. Ooh, they did just like unearth a bunch of beers from Odin Brewing in Denmark. 115-year-old beer, like a case of them and some floorboards, and a note from the brewer being like, oh, these are the beers I stored. Apparently some of the corks had dried out on the beers, and so the beer just evaporated, which is funny, but a lot of the other beer, you could have that. That one's... What? Work from home. He's having a Firestone sticky monkey? What is it? What kind of day is it? I don't know what time it is there, but it's 1 o'clock here, and you're having a sticky monkey, huh? I'm jealous. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Let's talk about this outfit, Helen, because I'm not sure if the belt is correct. Look at this. It's got like really low pockets. Hi. Yeah, I'm just wearing silk under my suit. They're really kind of just pajamas, though, with some beer spilt on it from when I opened the fucking bottle earlier, if you were here. Embarrassing as fuck. God, maybe because I was just waving it around too much. What a dick. Yeah, they're just like silky pajama Cham Jams. I got them. I love vintage shopping because I'm a cheap ass fucking hoe. I'm so cheap. I don't want to pay full price for anything. I love buying things from, dead people. Estate sales, like Gam Gam dies, let's put her whole house up for sale. Bam, niches there. So this kind of stuff, yeah, a lot of old lady stuff. And my friend recently was commenting on like, when you were younger, you used to really dress like sexy. Now you just dress like an old lady. Like, yeah, it's because that's where I get all my stuff. From old ladies. Yeah, dudes with beer. Similar concept, old ass barrels found a shipwreck from the 1800s. Calvados liquor. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to say this right now, Elvis, Dad. Calvados and like what are those other ones? Brandy things? Those are often a little too harsh for me. I love them as a digestif after my meal or in the middle of my meal when I'm trying to eat more things. I need to like push down the food. I like that, but in the same breath, I don't do that often. I want to see dudes with go live with wants to be in your live. Are they just demoing this? And then it says unable to join. The fuck? 3 p.m. Barrel Age Central Coast Quad. Yeah, no. Work from home. I know. You're you're drinking a silly, silly, silly beer. Yeah. And I appreciate that about you. Because me too. What? Okay, Michelle, what are you talking about? Vinted? It's Shell Zanny. Vinted. Listen. Flower shop. Babe, you should put in a link to your last video. I loved it. Oh, Mr. Flower Shop, hello. Everyone say thank you. I know that if you're on YouTube, you can't see the Instagram, but homeboy, this Flower Shop is your name, just so you know. Lloyd Allison Young, he's the person that I stole all of the music that I use on my YouTube videos, or everything I do is from him. Because it has this beautiful, like grimy American surf rock, which doesn't make sense. I'm not good at music. I don't listen to a lot of music. If the Beers are still in here, they know more about music than I do. I don't know a lot about music, so I just steal Lloyd's stuff, and it's fucking beautiful. He's so great, and above all of that, I love your videos because you do these like live, like the cam just following you. There's no cuts in the video. He just sings the song and walks along. So I know. Sorry, I'm fangirling. Can I not fangirl? God. Yeah, well, I'm almost at a beer, and I've been hanging out talking for an hour, so my jaw might fall off. Like it's maybe too much. Tasty Tales, cheers. Cheers, Michael and Luis and Michelle, and drink responsibly. Everybody, thank you so much for saying happy birthday to me and hanging out while I drink this delicious motherfucking beer. I love it. I love getting to hang out with all the people that I love in this little community and wearing my silky jam jams with the padded shoulders. And more than that. More than that. Just thank you. I will see you another time soon. I'm doing this delicious thing, living deliciously. This is me scooting over this pile of beer that I spilled on the floor earlier. We'll talk again soon. Promises, promise, okay? Promise. And I'm not going anywhere. I live on the internet. You know that. So I will see you all again soon. Now that it's just us, I was lying about everything. Not really. What? Oh, God. We should hang out more. I love that Mrs. Switzerland, Becky Never Berglund, just entered the chat as well. I have to go. I'm going to go watch some animated short films because that's one of the things I want to do for my birthday. So I'm going to go consume some marijuana and go be intoxicated in public because I live deliciously. And, you know, to do that, I no filter and just go crazy. Hedonism. See you again soon. Bye.